Greetings everyone. Today is Monday, the 19th of April. As you saw from my last video, I had hoped to be home last Friday. Unfortunately, one of my drugs caused a side effect which results in macular neuropathy. Basically, the symptoms are that I seem to have lost my peripheral vision right now, and I have semi-blurred vision in my direct view, causing more anguish than anything else, because I'm seeing once and a half things, and it's just a little disconcerting. As I said, my plan was to go home today. And tomorrow will be 2 big days for testing my eyes. Over this weekend, there was a major titration down on one med and up on another. So I may not have an accurate rejection reading this week because of that. Somebody sent me a message over the weekend just to highlight some of the drugs that I am taking right now, since I talk a lot about side effects. And this here is my manual. Basically, it's a little hard to see on the screen, but it's a heart transplant manual that I will have with me for, well, probably for the rest of my life, but definitely for the next 5 years with all of my visits here to Philadelphia. And one of the sections covers transplant manual. And there are 3 main drugs that are used initially for anti-rejection, and those are tacrolimus, Zacc, and prednisone. They're basically all capsules or tablet form. But for example, tacrolimus was the drug that I was taking, which I am now off of, and side effects of those were headaches, high blood pressure, tremors, kidney problems, elevated blood sugar, high potassium levels, numbness of hands and feet, and rarely seizures if levels too high. And now, as we have discovered, macular neuropathy as another. Prednisone, which is a well-known steroid, is weight gain, especially chest and abdomen, high blood pressure, acne, which unfortunately I have started again, diabetes, which I do have, high cholesterol, stomach ulcers, thanks be to God I don't have, osteoporosis, which we're watching for, muscle weakness, easy bruising, cataracts, etc. So we're watching all of those as other things that I need to watch and keep an eye out for. And then Zacc, which is nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, low white blood cells, and anemia. So when you see advertisements on TV, for various new drugs, etc., that come out, and the end of it is ask your doctor or talk to your doctor if any of these side effects occur. Usually they don't in a lot of those cases, but unfortunately, with us being immunosuppressed, meaning that our immune system is virtually non-existent as a result of the transplant, we are very susceptible to all of these side effects. In turn, the tacrolimus is now gone from today, and I've now moved to a drug called cyclosporin, which has a proven record over the last 12 to 14 years. The side effects of that are high blood pressure, kidney problems, tremors, which you've seen, hair growth, which I'm very excited about, because you can imagine my poor little red head here needs more red hair. So I'm hoping that as a side effect that may actually occur. High potassium levels, elevated cholesterol, muscle cramps, headaches, numbness of hands and feet, and rarely seizures again. And then there are others. Unfortunately, that's the main substitute for tacrolimus. There is one other, but I cannot transition to that if the cyclosporin doesn't work, because the other one, what it does is it has a tendency to reopen wounds. So since my wounds are so fresh, I wouldn't be able to do that. This book also provides lots of information on, the medication information, checklists. Each day from now on, 4 times a day, I will be requested to take my temperature, my weight, my blood pressure, and my heart rate, as well as my sugar level. And they will be brought to Philadelphia every time I come. So there's a daily log every day. This also helps out with, keeping track of questions that you may have or that, you want to bring up to your transplant team every time you meet them. So it's a wonderful, heart transplant, basically Bible, that I will be using over the next couple of years. All in all, today my spirits are high. I'm going down later on for another ocular dye MRI. Then we're going to look at some corrective lenses to see if those could help in any way in alleviating the double vision. Unfortunately, the peripheral vision will stay this way for a while, they think, until the tacrolimus has left my system. Yet I'm upbeat. As you saw, I think I was rather upset on Friday. But right now I'm upbeat, I'm excited, I'm waiting for that next level. I've asked not to be told when I'm going home this time, because I don't know how I can handle it with the fear of being told, you have to stay again. I just don't want that. I wanted to give a big shout out to my 2 boys who I see on Skype as much as possible, Tommy and Munster, my golden retrievers. It's so wonderful, it really cheers me up when I'm Skyping with them and I call out their names and they jump up on the camera, and it's so cool, And also to Zacc, who through all of this has been calling me and cheering me up and can't wait to go to the movies again and go playing and, race our model cars and all of that sort of thing. So to those 3, thank you for keeping the spirits high. To everybody else, to Michael, to Reverend Bob, who came to visit this weekend, a wonderful spiritual leader and a marvelous person for me, where I'm at in my spirituality right now. To all those others who have visited, I do appreciate it. It's not that I don't encourage it. I feel that I want to use my time as much as possible to get better and to be stronger. And you are all more than welcome to come to my home when I'm up to it, which will take a while, but don't worry, I'll be back on track again very soon. As a final thing, I think right now I'm probably running on about 30%, which is 20% better than I was prior to this transplant. I feel a lot more energy. My kidneys, my lungs, my heart, they're all functioning really, really well. Get this eye issue sorted out, and we're on the road home. And like I always say, I'm doing this for me, I'm doing this for you. And I hope one day that I will be able to repay all of the love and all of the affection and all of the genuine, sincere kindness that each one of you has showed us over this period of time. So thank you again. Very happy Monday. And hopefully my next video will be the night before I go home, someday this week. Thank you very much, and goodbye.